Hey guys, Ron here. Wanted to talk about when you get an exam for life insurance, a couple of things that you don't want to do, okay? And a lot of stuff that I share is personal experience, okay? So, or people that I know, and you know, being a licensed agent, you learn a lot. And so, so it's important, first of all, it's important right now to get insurance put in place while you're healthy. Okay, so if you're healthy, 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old, if you're healthy, you have no health issues, right? This is a time to get insurance. Okay, you don't want to wait. And you've seen me say it, he who hesitates loses. And what I mean by that, if you decide you want to wait 5 years from now or 6 years from now, tomorrow, whatever the case may be, you're procrastinating because you're lazy and you don't want to get it done, or you feel that it's not important, nothing's going to happen to you, right? You're Dracula, okay? You're going to live forever, right? Then more power to you. However, for those that you know, felt like, no, I need to get this done, get it done now. Okay, so the reason why you want to get it done is because of if your health changes, you become uninsurable to a certain extent, if not uninsurable forever. Now, in my situation, I didn't realize that I had a heart condition. So right after my son was born, 2006, see, I don't even know when my son was born. 2006, I'm trying to go up a hill, Fryman Canyon and Sherman Oaks, California, and I can't get up the hill. And I'm thinking I'm just out of shape, right? So one thing you need to do is go to the doctor too. Men, you need to go to the doctor, okay? Stop thinking you can't go to the doctor and you're macho and all that crap. Gotta go to the doctor. Okay, anyway, that's another video. So, so go to the doctor finally, and they tell me that I have a mitral valve prolapse. That means I have a leaking heart, okay? And that means I have to have, that valve may have to get fixed soon. Okay, well, what does that mean? Well, now the insurance company knows, or I'm sorry, your medical records are broadcasted so everybody has access to that. Now insurance companies are saying, oh, you have a mitral valve prolapse? Okay, yeah. We'll either give you insurance, which you're going to have to pay 9 times more than the average at that time 44-year-old would pay, or you get decline, where some companies like, nope, decline, you're not getting insurance. Okay? So it's important that you get protection put in place now. Okay, you don't want to wait. Again, if you're healthy, get it now. You're 20-year-olds, get it now. Pay the $19 a month for a couple $100,000 or $500,000. Right? Even if you don't think you're gonna die, just get it done. Okay, this is not a scare tag, it's not a sales pitch. I'm not here to sell you guys anything. Get it done, right? I was on the phone with another agent and we was trying to get her niece coverage, and because of some mental issues, psychological issues, things like that, schizophrenia, whatever, denied. They won't give her coverage. Okay, so what could we have done? Well, let's go back to when she was born, you know, when she was 5, when she was 6, when we could have got coverage then. Guess how much it would have been? $5 a month, right? If we'd have put that in place, now they can't take that coverage away from based on her health situation. See, these are things that you don't know, right? And again, you don't know what you don't know because you haven't went through it yet. So why wait? Get it done, you know? Get it done, and now that stress that you're dealing with now wouldn't have been there, right? And it's so funny because people will pay, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this, how parents will pay for their kids to have a cell phone, which they're paying $50, $100 a month to have a cell phone, but they won't put something in place to protect their children that could potentially save their life or not leave them in a burden, you know, if something should happen unexpectedly, okay? Another thing, okay, and this is like a brainiac dum-dum, I don't even know if that's the right term, but you don't want to smoke weed before you go do an exam the next day, okay? You don't want to take a pill, right? Ecstasy, a Molly, right? Whatever you're going to be doing, and then go do the exam. Now, as crazy as that sounds, that happens, okay? And you will be declined, and then also it stays on your record for a very long time, okay? So what do? Well, if that's what you do, great. But clean your system out, set the time that you're gonna go ahead and take your exam, right? And then you know, get it taken care of, okay? Again, nobody's gonna tell you this stuff because you're probably not applying for insurance yet, right? So before you get your insurance, make sure you're squeaky clean before you go, you know, apply for coverage. Does that make sense? Oh man, I can go on. I got stories for days about, you know, things that I wish somebody would have kind of educated me on, you know, when it comes to this. So the purpose of this video is, DUIs. You go get a DUI, that's on your record. Now, again, you know, you're screwed, you know, because they're going to look at that. So you got to be mindful of, you know, your actions when it comes to this, because once that happens, it's on your record. It stays on your record forever. Okay. Speeding tickets, right? If you get a speeding ticket and you are constantly getting speeding tickets, that raises the rate of your insurance, or it gets you declined for insurance, right? Again, how am I supposed to know that? I don't know. I got a couple speeding tickets, right? Well, when you go try to get insurance on your own, not through your job, these are what they look out for, okay? So it's almost, you got to be perfect in a perfect world, and we're not. But it's better to get it now while you have the opportunity to do so, rather than wait for something to happen. You know, again, if somebody would have sat down with me right when I got married, I had my kids, and really educated me and said, hey, listen, here's why you need to do this, right? I would have jumped all over it. I was the young, don't tell me nothing, had an attitude, had a chip on my shoulder, right? You know, that was the old Ronnie, and I was a pain in the butt, okay? And again, I didn't know what I didn't know, right? So then when they told me that I have a heart condition, that opened, I was like, wow, I mean, it really changed everything, right? And so now my goal is to impact people that are probably out there that don't know this, and make sure that they don't have to go through what I went through, okay? So again, share this information with people, send it to people that you love, let them know now, because it can be a point where you're really gonna need it and you can't get it, right? I sit with hundreds of people, you know, I was probably even thousands of people in a year, and I hear story after story after story, right? I couldn't even, it's not enough time to share all these stories with you, but of people that just didn't know the situation that they were in, or didn't know how this works, okay? And that needs to change. We need to stop that, right? We need to talk about things and learn from other people's results, right? Because that could be the difference in what kind of stress will cause down the road. So hope that helps. Again, if you like what you heard, if you like what you're hearing, then subscribe to my channel. My name is Ron. I'm with F3 Legacy. F3 Legacy stands for Faith, Family, Finance. And my goal is to help change people's lives and leave a true legacy, right? So I appreciate you listening. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Either way, you know, I'm here to help. So have a good day.